Hi everyone, Rick Mitchell here. This is hardcore weather for, what is today? Wednesday, 27th of August. A lot going on today. Let's head over to the weather desk. And I tell you what, I'm working on a new way to do this so that you're not looking at a videotape of my computer screen. I've figured out a way that I can actually record my computer screen so that you see it clearly. I just have some bugs I got to work on it, and hopefully over the weekend I'll be able to figure that out. Let's just kind of get into what everyone is talking about if you're a weather nut, and that's Tropical Storm Gustav, just to the south and southeast of Cuba, or maybe even a little southwest of Cuba. Tropical storm at this point, but it's interacting with some fairly land features over Hispaniola right now, and that has weakened it a little bit. But it does appear that with time, Gustav is going to re-strengthen to a hurricane probably sometime tomorrow as it tracks its way off to the northwest, and then a more northerly, northwesterly course into the Gulf of Mexico. And as you can see, or maybe you can't, but by 8 o'clock Monday morning, it is just southeast of New Orleans. Very interesting. There's a lot of oil rigs in this area. The water is relatively shallow, very warm, but as the National Hurricane Center points out, the average error on a 5-day forecast is 300 miles. So don't focus on the black line. Focus on the area that is kind of hatched there. I do want to show you a computer model here. This is from the Geophysical Fluid Dynamics Laboratory, the GFDL. You see on the left-hand side of your screen here, this is kind of the big picture, and there's Tropical Storm Gustav. On the right-hand side is kind of a zoomed-in area, and I don't know if you can see, but at the bottom here, it gives the wind speed. So let's just go through time, and let's watch how this thing kind of gets better organized. And you can see how it's strengthening. There's a 72-mile-an-hour wind. This is not at ground level, but it's kind of lower level, but not necessarily ground level. Then as we get on into Friday, this is Friday morning, you see it's starting to strengthen, 106-knot wind. I don't know if you can read that down there. Here's the position of it with respect to the United States on the left-hand side of your screen, if you can see my cursor moving there. Then I'm just going to speed this up and watch how this puppy explodes as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico. Look at this, 145 knots. That would be, that's Saturday, let's see, Friday morning, I believe. That is the 31st of August. No, Sunday morning, I'm sorry, that's Sunday morning. So you see it strengthening and basically bearing down on the Gulf of Mexico. There's 142, 133 miles an hour. That is just about ready. No, right at that point, it's a 113-knot storm with a landfall being made sometime September for Monday morning, I believe. So scary situation with that, and obviously we'll be monitoring that very carefully, and this thing's going to have fluctuations in its intensity and stuff. But let's focus on today. Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk of severe weather up in the Central Plains, parts of Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota. That's a cold front that will eventually move in our direction. Could even see a thunderstorm or two in parts of northwestern Oklahoma. Norman, their website, has a pretty good graphic that shows the progression of this front. By Thursday, 6 p.m., it's up into northwestern Oklahoma. Friday, 6 p.m., it's already to the Red River, and then for Saturday, it stalls out south of the Red River. With that front in the area, I wouldn't rule out any stray showers and thunderstorms. I think our best chance will come Friday. This is the 12Z NAM, and I'll just put this into motion. I know, folks, this is not the easiest thing to see, but there is 12Z Thursday. Cold front stretches from eastern Minnesota through Nebraska. There it is, Thursday afternoon. Here comes Friday morning. The front comes into Oklahoma on Friday. There's lunchtime Friday. Not much precip with it, but by 0Z, by Friday evening, it does kind of fire up a couple of showers and thunderstorms. Right now it doesn't look overly impressive. And there is Saturday evening showing the front kind of draped across the Red River with you know, maybe a few showers and storms. I got a low chance of a thunderstorm in for the OU UT Chattanooga game, but I'm not real crazy about that. Look at the 500 millibar flow, and I'll tell you why I'm not too crazy about thunderstorm chances. It's got a nice little upper trough that's digging through the northern plains, and that's what helps drag that cold front or push that cold front into Oklahoma. But look what's taking place over the southern plains at that point. The ridge is building, and that's going to tend to work against thunderstorms. And so I think we'll have just a pretty low chance as we go on into the weekend. I think it's going to be on the hot side as we go through the Labor Day weekend. But you know, most areas probably going to end up staying dry. Again, I'll be working on trying to make this a better product for you. A lot of you sent in responses and comments. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you like hardcore weather. I do this because I'm a weather nut, and I know some of you guys are weather nuts, and you know, it's kind of fun. So as long as I can do it and have fun, I'll keep on doing it, and I'll try to find a better way to get this done. And don't forget, tune in to Eyewitness News 5 tonight, 5, 6, and 10. We'll have the very latest on Gustav and the holiday weekend forecast, football forecast, all that good stuff. In the meantime, have a great day. Check in with me tomorrow. Bye.